Sambrodomo is home to Rio de Janeiro's world-famous Carnival Parade. But on Sunday, it will host a festival of a different kind, the men's marathon. Over 100 participants will take part in the 42-kilometer race for an Olympic medal. The women's race delivered a victory for Kenya, and the East Africans are favourite for the double.
The morale is very high. We are ready. I think we are ready as we can, healthy, and we're ready to go. It's very difficult to really prepare on the weather because like today is hot, yesterday was very cold, it's supposed to rain another day. So our goal is really be in shape, be healthy, come here, prepare for anything.
Kenya has only won one Olympic title in the men's marathon despite coming into every edition as favourite. This year, the man tipped for victory is London Marathon champion Haile Gebreselassie, a former 5,000 and 10,000 meter runner who is hoping to win Olympic gold on the road after missing out on the track.
Some of us, I think all of us, except Kipchoge, because Kipchoge did a lot of track. All of us have always been doing the straightaway courses. So this will be one of the biggest challenges. But we have done a lot of track workouts that involves a lot of turning, spinning around, so that will help us.
The contest is expected to be an East African affair, with Uganda's Stephen Kiprotich the defending champion, while champion Eritrea's Haile Gebreselassie and Ethiopia's trio also favourites. Team Kenya, however, sees a threat from their own.
This is the biggest, the first time in history whereby we'll be having the highest number of Kenyan-born athletes competing in the races. We have guys that are running for countries. We have been training with them in Kenya. So those are our challenges.
Ethiopian running legend who also tips Kenyans for the win is, however, unhappy with the marathon organisers following security breaches during the women's race.
That is really stupid. It's annoyed me. If someone try to do again, just any athlete who comes, just for a main marathon, please let them stop there. Because you never know. Maybe this guy, after 42K, he might have, just collapse and hit the ground, and he might die. You never know. I think these people, maybe they try to do, they want to use, their political purpose. They it looks like they're playing with the life of somebody.
Brazilian runner Vanderlei Dolima was denied gold in 2004 Athens Olympics after being tackled by a spectator while leading, and officials here will be keen to avoid such an occurrence on Sunday. Celestine Carone, CCTV at the Rio Olympics.
Right, well, let's now get a bit more on the game. Standing by for us is CCTV Celestine Carone, who is in Rio de Janeiro and has been covering the Olympics for us. Celestine, we're almost there. How would you describe Kenya's performance so far at the Games compared to other African countries as we head into the final events?
Well, Mahia, Kenya is on course to finish the 2016 Olympic Games as the best-ranked African side. They already boast 5 gold medals, with more expected to come, especially in the men's 1,500 meters, where they have Asbel Kiprop later on Saturday competing, as well as the javelin throw, where world champion Julius Yego will also be in action. And, of course, like you've had in that package, the Sunday morning marathon. But, again, Mahia, this is a country that is not just celebrating gold medals in events that they have never won before, like the women's marathon, the women's 5,000 meters, but also celebrating the lesser medals. For example, Boniface Tumuti's silver medal in the 400-meter hurdles. After Kenya won the world title in the 400-meter hurdles last year at the Beijing World Championships, their world champion Nicholas Bett failed to make it to the final of the Olympics competition, and there was a feeling that that could have been a fluke, that Kenya was just lucky in Beijing. But by winning silver, Tumuti has proven that this is a country that is actually trying to diversify its disciplines as far as athletics goes. And they will be hoping to build on this performance here, Mahia. So that silver has really been celebrated almost just as equally as the Olympics gold medals have been celebrated. Of course, David Rudisha becoming the first Kenyan as well to successfully defend an Olympic title is also one of the highlights that the East African nation has had here at the Olympics. But Mahia, they are really a country that came in with a doping cloud over them, and they were out to prove that they are running clean, and that will not affect them mentally, and their athletes are up to par. And of course, another big thing Kenyans are celebrating here is the fact that they have convincingly beat their arch rivals, especially the long distances, Ethiopia, Mahia. So that is Africa's best ranked side at this year's Olympics.
And Celestine, obviously, apart from the marathon tomorrow, what other events can we be looking forward to as the curtains come down in Rio?
Well, Mahia, there are at least 8 sports that are yet to complete their competitions, and Sunday will be a full-packed day for these competitions: rhythmic gymnastics, basketball. You have USA looking to continue its dominance. They're playing their final versus in the main competition versus Serbia. You have handball, you have volleyball, Mahia, which is of big interest, especially here, the volleyball to Brazilians. They're playing that final against Italy. Now, remember, Brazil was a silver medalist in the last 2 editions of the Olympics, and they are looking for their 3rd Olympic gold medal in volleyball in the men's competition. And the last time they did win was in 2004 in Athens, and they beat Italy. So fans here are seeing it as a good omen that they are facing Italy in that final, Mahia. Of course, there's also this cycling, mountain bike cycling. Rwanda will have their second ever, only their second time competing at this competition. Nathan Bikusenga, after Adrian Yonshuti made the debut in the last Olympics, Mahia. So there's still a lot of action on Sunday for fans, and of course that will be crowned by the closing ceremony at the Maracana, and it is expected to be yet another festival showcasing Brazilian culture, just like they treated fans to on the opening ceremony, Mahia. So a lot of expectation for the last day of the 2016 Olympic Games.
All right, Celestine, thank you for that. Do enjoy the final day as well as what is expected to be an incredible closing ceremony in Rio. CCTV Celestine Carone, who was joining us live from Rio de Janeiro.